it depends a lot on what they do in the public eye, but I think a lot of people look up to both of them, even though Kanye has done some less reputable things in the past, but I think a lot of people look up to them, so that's probably a good thing.
Yeah, positive, because I mean they are one of the most beautiful couples in the world, and their daughter North, even though she has a weird name, I mean she's beautiful. All interracial couples, children are beautiful, and that's mainly what today's society leads for, is the beauty in relationships.
I think it has a positive effect because it shows that no matter what everybody says on the outside, if you love each other, you can still make it. Because no matter, even if people are like, oh, she's white and he's black, they have still came together, they're married, they have a daughter, and they're creating a family past the judgment that's going on in this world.
Social media has an effect on all relationships. I mean, no matter, because everyone wants that perfect relationship, like relationship goals, couple.
I think it has a negative effect because not many people are for interracial dating. People have something to say about pictures. People really have something to say just about them walking around with each other, because a lot of people don't feel like races should mix, so I really think it's a negative effect.
The previous questions were asked to these people in forms of media. This relates to our academic article, the association between media exposure of interracial relationships and attitude toward interracial relationships. The hypothesis of the article was that the more media exposure one had to interracial couples, the more accepting they were. The academic article found this to be true.
As we asked our interviewers what they thought of social media and media perspective, most of them thought it had a positive attitude and helped people be more accepting toward interracial couples. So power couples in the media, such as Kim and Kanye, would have a positive influence on generations to come, helping society become more loving and more accepting toward interracial couples.
With my time here at South, I definitely have to say I've probably made more friends of different races. I feel like with my time here at South, I've really expanded my horizons more and made and been exposed to a lot more diversity.
I feel like I've made a little bit of both, kind of 50-50. Although I feel I have made more interracial friends, I also feel that I have made more friends of the same race as well. It's a good kind of mix.
I would say I've made more friends of a different race due to the fact that it's more open and that you can communicate and interact with more people than just your own race.
I believe if I was assigned a roommate with a different race, I would definitely be more exposed to people of their same race, and that will probably lead to me having more friends with them, with people of that same general race.
I do, because I'm open to meeting new people and mingling with everybody, so I think that would be a good opportunity to try to.
I do have a roommate of a different race, but I haven't really seen much of a difference, but it could be because we don't interact as much since I live at Stokes in the suite style rooms. I went to a very small school and it was not very diverse, so coming here was definitely a change.
Coming from just a single race high school, I would say yes, but I don't have too much experience with not having a mixed race high school, so I can't really.
Second academic article, Interracial Contact on College Campuses, Comparing and Contrasting Interracial Friendships and Cross-Racial Interactions, focuses on the study of diversity at the collegiate level. The study explains the distinctions between the different forms of diversity engagement and the effects it has on the social aspect of the college lifestyle. The study finds that there is more interaction between races in college than in the open world, but however, the study shows that no prediction could be made to prove casual encounters and close friendships across race and ethnicity. But however, the study shows that no prediction could be made to prove casual encounters and close friendships occur across race and ethnicity at the collegiate level due to factors such as pre-college characteristics and institutional attributes.
Yes, I think in the South it can. I think culturally it can definitely have an effect. If you've been raised in a time when religion affected race, then I definitely think that that carries through, and that even people who are religious don't even realize maybe.
I think since we're born down here in the Bible Belt, at least in this area, it's going to be a little bit worse because that's also preached with going to church every day, that interracial is kind of bad.
I think it depends on how they grew up as a kid in their religion, like whether their parents were really strict about it or whether their parents were not as strict. For me, I'm a Christian, and to me, religion hasn't really had a big effect on me choosing not to be in an interracial relationship, because I'm one who really likes interracial relationships. Like I think I would prefer one because of my heritage, I'm made of a bunch of different races, and without interracial relationships, I wouldn't even be here. And the fact that I'm Christian, like we see everyone as being children of God, and so there is no race and there's no specific like differences among race. It's just we're all children of God. We're all the same. So I don't think, and to me, religion doesn't have a negative influence on it. I think it actually has a positive one.
I think it has to do with whatever country you're in. It depends on how the family interpreted the scriptures that they are religiously attached to and things like that. I don't think it has to.
I don't really think it's about interracial relationships. I think if one's really preachy and one's not, that's going to cause problems. But if they're along the same levels, it doesn't matter what color they are.
Like I said, I think it has a positive effect on interracial relationships, also depending on what your experience has been with religion. I don't know about too many other religions, whether it's Muslim or Islam, but I know a lot of my Muslim friends who I grew up with in high school and middle school, some of them talked about them being pre-arranged marriages and stuff, and of course that discourages interracial relationships, but some of my friends who grew up in the Muslim culture, kind of once they came to America, they disregarded their Muslim heritage or whatnot, and they just wanted to have interracial relationships. And so in that sense, I think religion can be very restricting in regards to what I've heard from different Muslim cultures. But as far as Christianity goes, from what I've experienced and from what I believe, I really think it has a positive influence on choosing an interracial relationship, simply because you do it for love and not for tradition or not for what everyone else may think.
Martial dissolution among interracial couples explored the stability of interracial marriages compared to same-race marriages. Many know that interracial couples have been a huge topic of controversy in the United States of America. With all these ideas and theories behind interracial marriages being taboo and being set for failure, ending in divorces, this is not an entirely true claim. There was no significant evidence that interracial marriages differed that much from same-race marriages. The truth was that more people were more than likely to marry someone with similar cultural backgrounds and economic status than those that differed from their own. But that didn't mean that mixed marriages were destined for divorce. Even with divorce and marriage dissolution more than likely to appear in these types of marriages, the results could not exactly prove that it was due to the difference in ethnics. Just from a brief study, some facts shown from the data included that mixed marriages involving blacks were the least stable, while Hispanics fell somewhere in the middle, and mixed marriages involving Asians had the highest success rate. More studies would have to be conducted to see if ethnics were really a prominent problem in divorce rates.
I feel like I'll be more accepting and open-minded about it, but I don't think I will fully convert to their culture, just because I feel like it would take away from my own self-identity, and I don't think that religion should, or any culture should, be like a judging tool for a relationship, and it shouldn't get in the way of two people who love each other.
I would adopt some of her beliefs, and hopefully she would do the same for me. I think that interracial marriages are sort of an inspiration because they don't let their race and their beliefs get in the way about how they feel about each other.
I would adjust pretty well if the husband would help me. If the husband would teach me everything, about his culture and stuff, and if I could actually, yeah, I'll love him for who he is.
My article explores the relationships between religious beliefs and personal practice, religiously, whether that's personally or institutionally, and openness to interracial relationships. The study encompasses dating and romance, as well as willingness and sexual permissiveness in interracial relationships. And the hypotheses that it goes over, there are 5 different ones. So the first few suppose that evangelicals, regular church attendees, biblical literalists, and those with greater religious salience would be less likely to have an open mind concerning interracial relationships. And those who participated in more personal expressions of religious practices, like prayer and reading of sacred texts outside of church and just in their personal lives, were supposed to be more open in interracial relationships and more open to having an interracial relationship. So this particular study built on previous studies of its kind, and also noticed that it kind of limited the study group towards Protestant and Christian and evangelical religions, and had a more generalized category of other for other religions such as Hinduism, Judaism, Buddhism. According to the study, evangelicals are found to be more open to interracial relationships than mainline Protestants. Christians are less likely than those who affiliate themselves with a religious other like Hinduism, Buddhism, atheism, etc., to participate in interracial relationship. The study recognizes the need for greater and more precise examination of religiosity in regards to interracial relationships. So it encourages greater and deeper studies into the subject, and encourages more study of various expressions of religion in regards to interracial relationships.
Oh wait, no, I wasn't ready.
There's more information. Okay. Times that the. Hold on, let's do that one.
Interracial couples.
Convert to it, but I don't know. Dang it, I had like a. Bro, you make me nervous. Go. It's not like dancing the whole time. Ready? Okay. I feel like I would be more accepting and open-minded about the situation, but I don't think I would fully. Is somebody coming?